In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the Zener diode regulator inside of the regulator itself from 5.1 volts to 7.5. And this is the Zener diode, the part number that we're going to be using for this project. What we have to do is open up the regulator itself, and the way you do that is these two tabs right here, you just kind of gently bend them back and put a little force on this back plate and it will come off, and then you kind of slide it up and be able to open it up and get at the diode itself, or diodes. Okay, I've got the plate opened up and you can see the resistor in there, and this thing got a little bit hot and the diodes let go, and so I'm repairing this one. Sometimes there's a light bulb in there instead of the resistor. Just want to let you know. Here you can see that the diode, I broke it there, and so I've got to unsolder this point right here, and so I'm going to do that next. Okay, we're ready to mount the next diode, so I'm going to pause here. Okay, next here we've got to unsolder the other diode. You can see it down in there where it has to unsolder. I moved the resistor over a little bit to get at so you can see it. I'm going to pause. Now I've removed the other diode, the 5.1, and now I'm getting ready to put in the 7.5. And so I'm going to put a lot of solder on this connection right here because they say that that will come loose and you'll have an intermittent contact, and I agree with that. So I'm going to put a lot of solder on here first, and then we're going to mount one end of the Zener on that. I have a little problem autofocusing here, but you can see that I've applied quite a bit of solder and made sure that it flowed and made good contact there. That's a little better. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Zener in there. So I've bent the Zener a little bit, and I'm going to put it right there, like that. And then you'll see what I'll do next. So I'm going to solder that right in there. Okay, now I've got it soldered in there really good. And so next I'm going to be soldering the other leg right down here at the bottom. There, you can see where I'm going to put it, right where the other one was soldered. Got to make sure that that little band is facing towards the lug there. It's very important that the direction is very important. There you can see I've soldered it, and I'm going to clip the lead. So there's my finished product there, the way I would do it. And I have done it a different way, and I'll show you that here in just a second. On this one, I just soldered the lug there so I had good contact, and I had the Zener on the outside, and I decided to try to put it on the inside. There you can see I put it on the inside, and it is tight in there. Kind of a pain, and it really doesn't need to be on the inside like that. So I ended up mounting it on the outside on the other regulators that I did. Okay, that pretty much concludes this project, and you can see how it all goes together there. There's the diode on the back side there. Its clearance is really good, and that wire coming down to the base there right here is just a ground wire. It's a negative wire, so it being exposed doesn't hurt anything. And the diode does have voltage on it on the other side, but it's out of the way, and that terminal lug right there is got the 5.1 volts or the 7.5 anyway, so no need to protect it either. So that concludes adding the diode to a voltage regulator. Thanks.